YouTube, we are here today, as you can tell from the title of this video. Disturbing Things from Around the Internet, Volume 8 by Nexpo. Has 8.7 million views. It's from 6 years ago. But Nexpo, this is like my first time getting into Nexpo, to be honest. Like, I never really, watched Nexpo that often. But without further ado, go watch it. Feel me? I hop right into this hoe. Nexpo Loki be having some unhinged shit, chat. If it get too far, I'm turning this shit off. I ain't even gonna cut to y'all niggas. Completely transparent with you niggas.
Since the dawn of the internet, data sharing across various mediums has been commonplace in many households around the world.
Right.
Allowing everybody to become interconnected within a vast sea of endless information was absolutely inconceivable just a few short decades ago, definitely becoming something that we take for granted today.
Is this a game?
Whether we realize it or not. Within this vast sea of surface-level internet content, an underbelly exists that harbors some of the darkest videos, images, posts, stories, and real-life situations that people have documented online. These, for the most part, are largely hidden away from those that refrain from doing a little digging. But luckily for you, tonight we're going to explore 5 of them that I've recently come across.
5 of them. Alright, not too bad. 5 can't be bad.
Welcome back to Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. This is a showcase series of various disturbing finds that I've stumbled upon online in the last few months. If you're new, this is part 8, so if you haven't yet, definitely go check out volumes 1 through 7 after this video. With that out of the way, get comfortable because it's time, once again, to dive into 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from around the internet.
From around the internet. Hallway visitor. Alright, chat. Let's get it. Lock in, lock in.
Number 1 on our list involves an upload by a user named Avalesser60. In July of 2011, they would post a video titled, "Dog Sees Ghost." At just 4 minutes long, the upload involves a woman that went to the kitchen late at night to grab a snack. On the way back to her room, she noticed her dog standing at the end of the hallway, staring at something and absolutely refusing to come to her, no matter what. At this point, she pulls her phone out to begin filming, realizing that something isn't right here.
Can you come over here now? Come here, Smooch.
What is bro looking at? Bro's looking left and right like the ghost right next to her.
Come on. Can you come here? Come here, Smooch.
It's gotta be like an iPhone 3.
It's okay.
Don't be scared, little one. He's smelling. They're probably standing right in the hallway.
It's okay.
This
Come
nigga
on.
is terrified.
It's okay.
What if he just turned around and started running, yo? I'd be.
It's okay. Come on.
This is actually scary, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. Come on. Come here. Come by mommy. Come on.
Why Twin barking? Twin seeing demons.
Smooch, come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
What could be terrifying this dog this bad, bro?
After a couple minutes of this, she eventually begins yelling out, "Leave my dog alone," convinced that she's accompanied by some sort of entity that's preying on her dog.
I would do that.
Standing firm, she continues to convince it to come to her.
I opened your cabinet for you. Come on. Come on. Alex, come on. Come here, baby. Come on.
He don't even see it. I mean, not he. She don't even see it. Nigga, we don't even see it.
Leave my dog alone. Come on. It's okay. Come on.
W fire alarm at the top of the... I don't think I've ever seen a normal house with that fire alarm.
Come. Come. Come.
Yo.
Like we just saw at the end, the dog never ends up following her command, ultimately retreating around the corner.
Like, he's dead ass scared.
The comments on this video are surprisingly sparse. Some were drawing parallels to their strange experience with their pets, while others were attempting to rationalize the situation.
What did I say? Hold on, what?
Comments on this video are surprisingly sparse.
My dog stared at a corner of the walls at the ceiling where the three came to meet and growled the most fierce growl I've ever heard her growl. Then she was looking over my head at something behind me and it was growling like that again. She wasn't scared acting. She wasn't scared acting. It was like she was going to attack whatever she saw to protect me. I stood up and took authority in the name of Jesus. I rebuke. In the name of Jesus, we rebuke, chat. We rebuke, bro. We are all covered in the blood of Jesus, bro. We are well protected. You don't have to worry about that. And rebuke those evil spirits and demons out of my home, never to return in Jesus' name, and they have never come. Nigga, click read more. I'm low key bro. This grandma low key cooking, bro. This what we really need, bro. This auntie, you feel me?
Some were drawing parallels to their strange experience with their pets, while others were attempting to rationalize the situation. One commenter claimed that this wasn't the work of any sort of ghost at all, but rather, the dog was scared of the black box at the head frame, or what it presumed to be a shadow in the kitchen.
Where?
Now, in a way this makes sense, but they're hell-bent on staying on their side of the hallway at all costs. Dogs generally know their homes pretty well. What about this box or shadow would freak it out so much here? Also, we can notice that the dog stares up at the top right corner for most of the video, which makes it seem like whatever it's scared of isn't exactly on or near the floor. Nonetheless, the video is strange, and at just over 1.5 thousand views in nearly 8 years, it definitely deserves some more insight.
He sure know how to
saw something.
Make me scared.
What that something is, exactly, is unclear, and it might sit that way for good.
When he just said that line, I just felt creeps singled down my spine, chat. The woman in the tree, okay?
This second entry comes from a YouTube video that gained major traction.
At Grand Canyon University, we're redefining.
Okay,
what
5-second ads. Okay,
like.
all right,
It's
sure.
preparation.
A couple years ago. Over on the channel by the name of Jitu Kumar, a video was posted on October 1st of 2017, titled Bital Woman Viral Video. This centers around a mysterious lady from the Bital village and carries with it an insane amount of questions.
Okay.
The video in question is 7 minutes long, and here we can see a shot of a woman in a white robe sitting in a tree. Nothing really all that out of the ordinary.
Right.
For the next couple minutes, we can see her making her way up to the top, still relatively normal. Perhaps she's doing some sort of show or just enjoys climbing trees.
Right.
Really, to each their own. The video begins to get strange though when you begin to take a look around the cameraman. Many are filming, which begins to drive home the idea that something just isn't right here.
What do you mean?
Around the 4-minute mark, something incredibly bizarre happens. She finally makes her way to the top and just stands there, motionless.
Okay.
What's blowing my mind about this entire thing, first and foremost, is how she's managing to keep her balance all the way at the top of this large tree on such a small branch. It doesn't seem to bow, and it doesn't look like she has any support to keep her so still. So what's going on? Incredibly curious about the context here, I dug through the comments.
She's just in a
but
good
this
spot.
Didn't lead very far. Some were simply writing this off as totally
Just learn
fake,
balance.
while others, like myself, were trying to get some backstory. What I was able to find though was a video by a channel called Viral V. They posted this footage as well and made the claim that this woman was doing this because she was possessed by a spirit.
What?
Now, I wasn't able to find any definitive
Demonic
proof of this claim,
activities.
and it could very easily be written off as mere dramatization. Itching for something more definitive, I did some more digging on this woman in a tree phenomenon and
Okay.
found a few other videos of various people doing the exact same thing, all with crowds surrounding them, cheering them on, and filming. This leads me to the assumption that this has to be some sort of ritual. Unfortunately, information about said ritual is incredibly sparse online, so this is merely another theory.
Okay.
Nonetheless, the woman ended up making it back down safely. Whether this was the work of a demonic possession or a sort of rite of
Gabby,
passage,
what's
this
good, Gabby?
footage
Just
is
saying hi.
bizarre,
Highly
and to
appreciate
this
you.
day remains cloaked in mystery.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Derek Mendina. Okay. You too, King. Appreciate it.
In August of 2013, a Florida man
2013?
named Derek Medina
9.
and his wife Jennifer
turning
Alfonso
9.
were going about their lives after becoming recently remarried. Unbeknownst to most of them though, their marriage would soon begin to take an
Okay.
extremely grim turn.
Alright.
On August 8th, Derek would post a sudden Facebook status. From his cell phone, at about 8 p.m. that night, he would go forth to say this. I'm going to prison or death sentence for killing my wife. Love you guys, miss you guys, take care Facebook, you'll see me in the news. My wife was punching me and I'm scared. I'm not going to stand anymore with the abuse, so I did what I did. I hope you understand me. Fittingly, his Facebook friends were shocked. Was this some sort of joke? A hoax? Was he hacked?
Oh my god.
Not quite. As soon after this post went live, he'd contact his relatives.
I mean, what do you
explain to them
even
what
do in that situation, though? Like, hold on, chat. Okay.
happened, change clothes, and head over to the police station to turn himself in. During the initial investigation, authorities caught sight of security cameras that Medina had put up in their home. After confiscating that and going over the footage, we're able to see firsthand what actually played out that night.
This shit was really like 2013. Like, I was really turning 9, bro. You're distressing. Viewer discretion is advised. YouTube, viewer discretion is advised. Do not watch this. Alfonso is seen here doing dishes. Normal guy stuff. August 8th. This is a day before my birthday, Chad. I was literally probably asleep, happy as hell. They're into the kitchen. Wait. Hold on, chat. I'm lost. Hold on. Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer. Okay. She's watching this. Okay. I read that wrong. A dispute occurs. Okay. August 8th. I was probably happy as hell. Probably about to get the Roman Reigns glove. There leaves to retrieve weapon. Oh no. Fires weapon. I mean, hella shit falling as he's shooting that hoe. I mean, nigga, damn. Leaves and returns with phone. Okay. Photo taken. Oh my god. Why would... I mean, if you know your nigga got a gun, why you just sitting here just beating? I mean, regardless if he didn't have a gun or not, like, why were you just beating on him though? Like, that's shit crazy. I mean, I can't really speak on both sides because I don't know if he was beating on her too, but like, I just don't know. Abusive relationships, I will like, it's so dumb. Oh, this was when the cops came. Okay. How long ago was this? 1 hour? Okay. An hour? Well, nobody immediately called him, probably. I don't know. That is fucking crazy. That is actually crazy, Chandler.
You might notice in that video that after the smoke flies up from the gunshots, he leaves the room before returning to take a second look at her. This wasn't just to take a second look. Remember that Facebook status that I mentioned prior from Derek? He posted another one as well at around the same time. In this other post by him, we're able to see his deceased wife slumped back. The caption that he attached to this was a grim R.I.P. Jennifer Alfonso. Since this happened, Derek Medina had, like we established, turned himself in. Interestingly though, he pled in self-defense, claiming that she charged at him with a knife. Because of this claim and the results of the investigation, he was convicted of second-degree murder and ultimately was sentenced to life in prison.
I was about to say.
Across the internet, you're able to find more surveillance videos of what actually went on behind closed doors in their home. These are hard to watch, but ultimately reveal that the domestic struggles that the two faced in their relationship were probably more common than we think.
Yeah, that's true. But like, why can't we just search around the internet to see that shit? An unexpected nightmare. Okay? But like, why can't we search around the internet and see that shit?
On February 21st, 2018, in a northwest Dallas suburb, 2 house fires would occur in a residential neighborhood. These were later determined to be linked to a natural gas pipeline that runs straight through the community.
Okay.
2 days later, a third incident would play out just around the corner. On February 23rd, the Rogers family's lives would be forever changed when a natural gas explosion would occur within their home.
What?
Ominously, the moments leading up to this were actually documented by their 12-year-old daughter, Michelita. According to the Rogers family, she was recording iPhone videos early that morning for fun, goofing off and sharing her excitement as she got ready for a cheerleading event later that day.
Okay. I'm invested.
I'm gonna get ready for the NCA, National Cheerleaders Association.
W cheerlead.
Day. So I'm gonna start with here, turn on my lamp because I don't want to turn on all of the lights. So I went ahead and connected my straightener, and I still have to connect the curling iron. And I already got halfway started doing the braid.
If y'all know, chat. If y'all know, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say like with your woman, with your sister, your mom. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the bathroom and the hair accessories that they gotta plug up, bro, please be careful. Please be careful. That probably had nothing to do with the story.
She would proceed to make a time lapse of the next few minutes as she got ready. The first few seconds of this seemed pretty ordinary, and there was absolutely no implication that anything had gone awry.
Oh yeah.
Until one frame, when the camera goes dark.
%100% speed. Ooh. What happened, bro? Bro, what happened, bro?
This gas explosion had led to the passing of Michelita and the injury of her parents and brother. According to her mother, who was out of the room, this happened out of nowhere while she was asleep. Once it happened and she came to, her and her husband rushed over to their daughter to find her stuck under dresser drawers. After getting her out, they rushed her outside to firefighters who laid her on the ground, as she, at the time, was still alive. In the moments during this, her mother would whisper to her in Spanish, "Fight like a warrior," confident that she got the message. After being rushed to the hospital, about a half hour later, she was pronounced dead by doctors who claimed that her internal injuries were simply too severe. The explosion had decimated their house, causing the roof to cave in and for it to sit, to this day, in ruin. Since this haunting event, Michelita has become one of 9 people to have died by natural gas leaks in North Texas since 2006.
9 in North Texas?
Her mother has spoken out, claiming that it hasn't gotten easier. Some days, I don't feel the damage in my body. I feel the pain in my heart. A lawsuit was later filed against Atmos Energy, who were in the neighborhood replacing aging steel pipes during the days leading up to and on the date of her passing. Apparently, the neighborhood that they lived in was long neglected by the company, leading to the onslaught of gas-related incidents in the area. While the company has denied the claims, the lawsuit is still pending. The passing of Michelita is undoubtedly something that no family should ever have to endure. She fought like a warrior, but seeing as she was at the very epicenter of this blast, not shielded by any walls or barriers, her life had come to an end in one of the most tragic ways imaginable.
Damn. So you really just never know, bro. Travis. Just Travis? Okay. Show me something.
A widow named Sandra Harold and her pet chimpanzee, Travis, have lived in 1995. Having raised him with her late husband since he was just days old, Sandra often referred to Travis as more of a son than a pet. They'd often bring him along to work and his shopping trips around town, and having been socialized around humans for his entire life, the Harolds maintained a growing trust in what they believed to be his extremely calm and well-trained demeanor.
He looks actually terrifying. I don't know why.
On the night of February 16th, 2009, this notion would be thrown into a tailspin when a friend by the name of Charla Nash would visit them. At around the same time she'd arrived, Travis had gotten a hold of Sandra's car keys and left the house. Noticing that Charla was holding a Tickle Me Elmo,
wait, what?
A friend by the name of Charla Nash would visit them. At around the same time,
a woman?
On the night of February 16th, 2009, this notion would be thrown into a tailspin when a friend by the name of Charla Nash would visit them. At around the same time she'd arrived, Travis had gotten a hold of Sandra's car keys and left the house. Noticing that Charla was holding a Tickle Me Elmo, Travis's favorite toy, he brutally attacked her, latching his hands onto her face and pulling it apart.
Oh.
Piece by piece.
Oh.
At this point, Sandra would grab a butcher knife and run out to begin stabbing him in an attempt to get him to stop. This ended up being futile though, as it only made him angrier. Since this was the case, Sandra rushed back to grab the phone. She dialed 911 and in a desperate plea, manically described the situation as it was unfolding in front of her.
Stand for 911, where's your emergency?
This is Sandy. 231 Rock Rimmon Road.
What's the problem?
Send the police. Send the police.
What's the problem there?
The chip killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh, please.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Send the police up with a gun. With a gun. Hurry
Who
up.
has a gun?
Please hurry up. He's killing my girlfriend.
What is the problem?
He's killing my friend.
Who's killing your friend?
My chimpanzee.
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
Yes. He ripped her apart.
What?
Hurry up.
With a gun.
Hurry up, please.
911
There's someone
operator.
on the way.
What
is
gun?
this?
Please, you shoot him.
What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey's...
He ripped her face off.
He ripped her face off?
He's trying to attack me. Please,
Okay,
hurry.
I need you to calm down a little bit. They're on the way. Can you put yourself away? I don't want the monkey attacking you.
Please, hurry up. Listen to me.
They're on the way, ma'am.
Guns. They gotta shoot him, please. Please, hurry. Please tell him. Please tell him to kill him, please.
They did, Sandra. They're shooting at him already, okay?
Yo.
But he's not dead.
I know. They will continue until he's dead, okay? I just need you to stay on the phone with me and breathe.
He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. Oh, God.
This shit terrifying, chat. Hold on, bro.
Police arrived. Travis, after engaging with the officers, was shot numerous times, which resulted in his death. As for Carla, her face was completely ripped off, and she was immediately rushed to the hospital, where she underwent over 7 hours of surgery on her face and hands.
7 hours?
According to medics, she lost her hands, nose, eyes, lips, mid-face bone structure, and maintained significant brain injuries. A few weeks later,
She lost her
it was
hands.
announced that she'd be blind for life. Afterwards, she was offered the opportunity to undergo experimental transplant surgery due to the extreme nature of her injuries, and this
Glad she's
seemed
doing
to be
better.
successful. Until later, when her body began to reject them, resulting in her undergoing even more corrective surgery.
More surgery?
According to toxicology reports, shortly before this incident, Travis had been given a mixture of prescribed Xanax and tea in Sandra's attempt at treating his Lyme disease. This is widely believed to be the cause of his manic episode, as the drug causes paranoia and hallucinations in chimpanzees. In 2009, the Nash family would file a $50 million lawsuit against Sandra Harold. A year later, though, at age 72, Harold would pass away due to a ruptured aortic aneurysm. Because of this, the Nash family ended up reaching a settlement with Harold's estate, which was valued at about $4 million. Charla Nash is, to this day, still undergoing recovery efforts from the attack. What played out on the night of February 16th, 2009 is incredibly tragic and will undoubtedly remain in the back of her mind for the rest of her life.
Damn, gang.
The internet is a beautifully enigmatic place.
Facts.
All over it, we're able to find oddities buried within its darkest corners, and tonight, we've touched on 5 of them. Thank you so much for joining me in this 8th installment of Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. If you know of any other bite-sized discoveries that you'd like to see on a future installment, definitely throw them my way on Twitter or via email. With that being said, thanks once again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I love you all. And
love you too, Nexpo. And good night. Nah, that's W Nexpo, bro. Thank you, patrons. Okay. You out of A's, the B's, the C's, the E's, the F. Man. W Nexpo, bro. W Nexpo. This is actually good videos. Good videos, chat. Even though it was bad topics, it was good videos. I enjoyed the video, to be honest. Of course, RIP to everybody in that video who passed. That's not good at all. Like, these are very bad situations, especially the one where the girl was in the bathroom, or I think she was in her room. I'm not sure where she worked, but it was like a gas leak, and the shit just exploded. That is extremely bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's terrifying. You tell me something like that is gonna happen, bro. I'm fucking terrified. That is terrifying, chat. That's the word it is. But YouTube, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Yeah. And we out. Just like that.